Sorry, my laptop just died. So, um, as I was saying, my twin flame journey, I didn't know what it was. And I felt everything a lot more intense than I normally would have. And I couldn't get over him. It had been literally about 4.5 years, and we would talk, and then we would go through a period of not talking. And that was probably the worst thing. And then I got involved with a guy who kind of just moved into my house and didn't leave, and I was trying to help get him off drugs, and I hadn't knew him from the past. And me and my twin flame had stopped talking at the time, and I was absolutely devastated because I was sure that was the last time that I would ever see him. That was the last time I would ever talk to him, or anything like that. And I was extremely heartbroken. So, out of sheer stupidity, I would call it, I got intoxicated, and we ended up I ended up getting pregnant from a one night stand. He moved into my house. It was never meant to be anything more than a one night stand. I didn't want him. I didn't want to have babies with him. Um, but I ended up getting pregnant, and she's the most precious thing. She is so extremely smart. She has quite the vocabulary. She talks like she's in the 1800s. She's very funny. So I wouldn't trade her for anything, but he was not the person I wanted to have her with. Um, and so I actually ended up, I was actually being really heavily abused at the time while I was pregnant. After I had her and I slept in my car as she was literally days old. We slept in my car in the wintertime, in Walmart parking lots and Safeway parking lots, around Colorado Springs. And um, I finally was able to get him out of the house. Like, the cops wouldn't do anything. They would come, they would see my destroyed house, glass thrown everywhere, my chairs damaged, my everything was damaged. It would get damaged over and over, and I'd have to sit and pick up the mess while he was sleeping because he was extremely drunk or on whatever drugs that he was on. And finally, I was able to get rid of him. He tried to, well, he didn't try to, but he threw a phone at my daughter's head. She was like 2, 3 weeks. She was sleeping on the couch with me, and um, he threw a phone at her head, and she was sleeping with her head facing him, and uh, they were facing each other, I guess. Her head was facing him, and he was facing her, and he threw a phone at her as hard as he possibly could, and thank God he barely missed. And that's how I was able to get him out of my house. And it was just one big circus for however long he was here. I think he was here about a year. But finally, I was able to get the cops to get him out of my house, and I had some healing to do around that. It was a very scary situation. He actually threatened to burn my house down with me and my kids in it. And then when the police got called, the cop himself asked me if he said that, and I answered honestly, yes, he did. And then when uh, when I answered, the cop was like, "Yeah, he said he didn't say that," and he was the one who brought it up to me. So I thought that was the weirdest situation. But he let him back in the house, and um, so when I finally got him to go to jail, I thought I actually broke the restraining order because I didn't understand, because they kept telling me, no, he lives here, he has a right to be here. No, he lives here, he has a right to be here. And so I didn't quite understand, and I was really confused at the time. Um, so I let him back in the house, and finally, um, the judge was like, no, he's not allowed to be there. So finally, I was able to get him out. Um, but that's just another part of my healing journey, that has twisted and shaped and molded me in different directions. Um, so definitely go check out Journey Through the Soul to Find a New Beginning. It's out on Amazon. I will post all the links down below, and make sure you write a review. I have a contest going on, or a giveaway. I'm giving away healing sound bath with Reiki infused into it. I am giving away 5 free sessions of personalized Reiki sessions, and I'm also giving away 5 free copies of Journey Through the Soul to Find a New Beginning. So make sure you buy the book, leave a review, and then you can go to my Facebook page. It's www.facebook.com/The Sacred Woman Healing. Put your picture there, and you can enter the drawing for all that. If you have any questions, comments, or anything for me, leave them down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you so much for your time.